Hey everyone, day 2 training camp is in the books. Yeah, we got some positive news come out today. The Bulls made a big move as well. We'll get right into that. Starting off with Lonzo Ball, he's back for day 2. He didn't have no setbacks, which is a huge sign. One thing we got to remember is no one's came back from this type of surgery before, so it's all new for all of us. So first up, back-to-back days of practice. He did more contact. Casey Johnson reported that Josh Giddey did some contact portions of practice today, and Lonzo Ball did more contact than yesterday. So he said all good signs. So that's good for our point guard position, right? So we got two elite playmakers becoming healthy, and I'm excited for these two to play together. Josh Giddey, we got that little scare saying he ruptured his tendon, in his ankle. He's already clear for contact if he's already doing these drills. So if you guys remember during the seasons, always when a player gets injured, they always had to get cleared by the medical staff to do contact. So he's already cleared, both of them clear to go. So they're just probably monitoring him, taking it easy with both of them. So it's good signs coming from both of them. We got a nice little video from P. Will. He looked pretty good. He had a foot surgery this offseason, so seeing him back on the court, no setbacks. The report by Darnell Marbury, it wasn't so true that he was hurting, so we don't know exactly where that came from or if it was like a false information that was thrown out there. But it's good that scare is gone as well. So we had three guys that were really worried about injury wise, and they all seem pretty good. We're taking it slow with Giddey. I understand that. Lonzo, we're uncertain. And P. Will, this is his year, to start showing what he could do. Get the ball in his hand. Let's be more aggressive. P. Will has a talent. Everybody's always saw that. He's just non-aggressive, and he's always, deferred to the other guys. And this time it's, he's an X factor, in my opinion. He's always been the X factor, after his rookie year, because we just don't know what we're going to get from him. So if he could come out and produce like the potential that he shows some games and some flashes, and we all know he could play defense, but I think like having an offensive game with that defense is going to be huge for our future. And P. Will, his motor needs to increase. He needs to do some more cuts. He needs to rebound better. But I just think that effort is on his side. So hopefully he doesn't defer anymore. Him healthy is huge news for the Bulls. And then we had some news from Dosunmu as well. Man, we didn't get necessary news from him, but he talked about Derrick Rose and me being from Chicago, us most people watching this, we appreciate that what Derrick Rose did. And everybody mimic him in the backyard like Io said he did. And me personally, I'm around the same age as Derrick, and seeing him, do things that we grew up doing, like hugging the ball, going to the lane, because everyone was going to smack you, and there's no foul calls when you're playing basketball on the court in Chicago. So it's, he always had that mentality. So we always try to do what he did, and his unbelievable finishing at the rim with the English he put on the ball was something I always admired. And even players like Dosunmu that's in the league from Chicago, everybody looked after him, looked up to him, so it was good recognition on his part. The Bulls on January 4th will recognize Derrick Rose and honor him when they play against the New York Knicks. Tom Thibodeau will be in the town. I'm guessing they always kind of do with the Knicks. So I'm excited that we can get that MVP chant going on at the stadium. I'm probably gonna try to get to that game as well. Some other news: we have Smith. He talked for the first time, first media session. Casey Johnson said that he emphasized on running a lot and his defense versatility and professionalism is what his role, whatever his role is. Said signing here was an easy choice because the opportunity and fit. And I think that's good as well. When we signed Smith, we all had positive things to say. We all were pretty excited for the signing. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be, another Carter or, even Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig was supposed to take on a bigger role than he did. And those signings kind of, didn't do so well. So hopefully Smith, we like the signing now. Hopefully that pans out, and we're not talking bad about him, and hopefully he's not on the team anymore. But I don't believe so. This guy running the floor and playing defense is literally what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to run, and we need some stops, and he's athletic for a big guy. He's a little smaller than Vucevic, but he's faster. And Vucevic already said that, with the battle in training camp already, or in September, he's gonna have to move his feet more. So that's good for Vuce as well, because we all know how fast Vuce's feet is. He doesn't close out really well on the defense end. So Smith coming into the Bulls, I'm excited for as well. We have a lot of guys that we have questions for, that, given opportunity, how good are they going to actually do? So, Smith's up there, what's his role going to be as well? Is he going to play an Andre Drummond role where they only play him 13, 14 minutes a game, or 10, or some games he won't even play at all? So, with having so many guards, that's a possibility. Billy likes to go small and take out Vooch and put another power forward in there, or small forward. Even we had Green in there. He was so undersized. He was 6'4", playing the power forward position. AC was playing the power forward position. So it really kind of sees what Billy wants to do. But we'll see more as training camp goes on, more as the preseason starts, and then the regular season. We'll see what the roles happen. Billy tends to stick with the same kind of the roles that he starts the season with. He doesn't really adjust too much. And the big news let's talk about is the Bulls officially waived Marcus Dosunmu. We had too many guards on the team. This guy was never going to make the team. But he's probably going to be on the Windy City Bulls, But the big question to me is it opens up another spot, and they did this for training camp. So, are they going to bring another guy in for training camp? It's day 2 only, so I guess they saw what they needed to see and moving on. So, to me, this was a news that's to be continued. So, we waived the spot, and probably going to sign someone else. We have Exhibit 10 spots, and then you got your non-guaranteed by Honor Bitum as well. So, we're still waiting for the results or things that the Bulls are going to do in place of those spots. If we don't sign Bitum, guaranteed, and if we don't sign another Exhibit 10, which I doubt, I think we're gonna do that. All right, that's all we got today from training camp. Like I said, it was a slow day there. I waited all day for some news and didn't really get any. So let me know what you guys think, down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3.